I never seen was the chick I need. I don't need it. All I see is money, blue and green. Yeah, what up, Mr. Mob, man? What's up? What's up, man? About another video. If you haven't checked out my video before this, that I just came back, man, I explained everything. Like why I've been going so long. This and that third, but just in case you see this one first, somehow, some way, you can go see the one before this. But yeah, man, I'm about to be more consistent, like I said though. And we got to go ahead and get into the video because I don't want to waste no time, man. Hey, this video is called What Lies Beyond the Universe. And let me see when it came out. So it's kind of recent, I think. Oh, yeah, like last year in December. So it ain't that recent, but I ain't never seen it. So we got to watch it together. It's interesting. If you like interesting things like I do, then you will like this video. You feel me? So, hey, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And if you already been here, make sure you like, comment, and share. And yeah, man, go ahead and get into the video. I feel like it's going to be a good one. All my videos are interesting if you ask me. So, and I'm making funny because it's me. Come on, I'll be real. But, yeah, man, make sure you say your mom, your daddy, auntie, uncle, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your lover, your secret lover, the person they cheating on. Tell strangers about it, man. You feel me? Don't come over here to Monster Reactions, man. Join the Monster Mob. For real. So, yeah, we gotta go ahead and get into this video. Let's go, man. Yeah! Girl, I'm on my way.
Is a tremendous structure comprised of an infinite multitude of all sorts of diverse objects. They lie so far apart in endless expanses of space that even light gets lost in their depths. It takes a photon traveling from the Sun over 4 years to reach our nearest star. As for covering intergalactic distances, it takes millions of years. When you realize that all this enormous distance is just a tiny molecule on the scale of the macrocosmos, it can't but amaze. So what is the real size of the universe?
Well, this is kind of interesting. This is more interesting than what I thought it was going to be. Dang, I didn't know that.
The solar system is just one of the countless multitude of planetary systems scattered across our galaxy. As we know, it consists of a single star in its main sequence stage and 8 planets with their satellites. In addition, our system contains over 1 million small celestial bodies like asteroids, comets, and meteoroids. The planet in the solar system lying furthest,
hey, I know the difference between two of those, but I want to know the difference between all of them.
Its orbit's radius measures around 30 astronomical units, which is equivalent to approximately 4 light hours. Amazingly, only a tiny portion of this.
Bruh, Neptune that far away? Hold on. I ain't knew that. So Pluto way over here. So we decided to blow up Pluto that's way over here. For whatever reason. It was stupid. Like, folks are chilling over there in Pluto. I think that's where Ratchet and Clank live. If you ask me, I think that was the main reason. Ratchet and Clank from Pluto. If you know a video game. That was lame. Okay, so I ain't knew this was, okay. Okay, so this Earth, right here in the red, we right here, I ain't. It's the asteroid belt that surround us right here. And then Saturn, right there, Uranus right there, and Neptune way over here. And then Pluto way over there. I ain't knew it was set up like that. Oh, so they ain't got to deal with asteroids for real, in a sense. Oh, that's wild. Okay, continue.
The system is encompassed by Neptune's orbit. The remotest object in the system discovered to date is the so-called Far Far Out, lying 132 astronomical units, or 18 light hours away from the Sun. Still, even this object, barely visible against a dark background of unfathomable space, is not at all close to the hypothetical Oort cloud, whose inner boundaries lie approximately 2,000 astronomical units away from the center of our system.
That's why I cut my head
According to some estimates, its outer boundaries stretch for up to 60,000 astronomical units at the very least, which is around 1 light year.
And that's a long time.
These limits are predefined by the sun's gravitational influence, and what lies beyond is interstellar space. Moving further away, we will notice over 50 of all kinds of stars within 20 light years from the Sun.
How you do that?
These stars are really diverse.
Yeah.
From dim and cold
Yeah, I got
cosmic
rhythm,
balls to
nigga.
bright and widely known objects like Sirius,
It's way out
Procyon,
there.
and Altair.
It's just out there.
Some of them have their own planetary
there.
systems, with objects potentially capable
I
of
hit that
erasing
guy.
and
Don't play with me.
sustaining
Yeah.
life.
I hit that.
For example, the object known as Gliese 832c,
That's the
which
beginning
is
of something.
16.1 light years away from the Sun, is similar to our Earth more than any other planet within the solar system that we know of.
What? For real?
The average temperature on the exoplanet's surface reaches 253 Kelvin, or 20 degrees Celsius below zero, and it takes the astronomical body just 36 Earth days to complete a full orbit around its parent star. In astronomical standards, the distance between us and Gliese 832c is relatively small. However, a space probe setting out from our system at a speed of roughly 17 kilometers per second would take as much as 300,000 years to reach the exoplanet's environs.
That's
At
crazy.
our current level of technological advancement, it is impossible to design an interstellar spaceship capable of completing as long a journey as that.
That's wild.
The solar system, together with its
That's wild to think about that. You know how
There is a
long that
better
is?
way to make money with Amazon than selling
Niggas barely
physical
seeing
products.
50.
Introducing the Mickelson.
Like,
Snake
niggas
was
is
stuck.
barely seeing 50. And it take 300,000 years, bruh.
is part of the Orion Arm. The
Let it
latter,
be out there.
its term, is part of the Milky Way. It
Niggas sending
contains
something out there.
around
Y'all ain't
400
gonna, they
billion
ain't gonna be here
stars,
to know.
and potentially
Did that ever
over a
reach it?
trillion exoplanets of all sorts can be discovered there, according to estimates today. The main diameter of the Milky Way measures around 100,000 light years, and the stellar halo may be twice as large. Even though the thickness of the main disk measures about 1,000 light
That's
years,
wild, bro.
there
Look
is
at
a
that.
clearly defined bulge
That's
in
like
the
a
galaxy's
digital version
center.
of what it looked like.
This
That's
bulge
wild.
is roughly 3,000 light years thick.
That's
The
crazy.
Milky Way is part of the so-called local group. This
Look at
is
all
a
that.
vast structure comprising over 50 galaxies concentrated within an area of space measuring around 10 million light years in diameter.
That's wild.
The Andromeda Galaxy, the Triangulum Galaxy, and the Milky Way are the largest of the lot.
See, right
So
now,
let's
we in that
make
Milky
sure-
Way. I ain't gonna lie, but I want to see what another galaxy look like. What the other galaxy got going on. Is that where our duplicates at and all that? You feel me? Like, I got wow. Man, start that, man.
Its total of the cluster may reach as much as 3 trillion solar masses,
That's
with our
wild.
galaxy and Andromeda accounting for the major part. With the
I wanna see what
distance from
Andromeda
the Earth
talking
to
about.
Andromeda
I wanna
around
just go there.
2.5
Shit that I hit
million
on.
light years, it
But
is considered to be our closest galaxy, not counting smaller or dwarf ones.
that's wild, bro.
Moving on to the next order, the local group forms part of the giant Virgo supercluster, made up of over 30,000 galaxies. The supercluster is located within an area of space with a diameter of around 150 million light years.
Like
Its
what?
mass total is as much as a quadrillion solar masses, or in other words, around 1,000 galaxies like the Milky Way. The supercluster is quite flattened, and around 60% of all the objects it is made up of appear like a flat sheet around 10 million light years thick. Staggering though it may appear on the face of it,
Trying to get
this value
thumbnail.
is actually small in terms of the large-scale structure of the universe. As we zoom out still more, we have a chance of seeing a giant supercluster of galaxies approximately 520 million light years in size.
What? I knew
Called
this.
Laniakea, it includes several galaxy superclusters,
Lake
among
Lanier.
others the Virgo supercluster and the Great Attractor. The overall mass of this formation measures approximately as much as 100
I'm intrigued
quadrillion
now.
solar masses.
These are big words.
The
Like,
Great
yeah,
Attractor
I'm a
lies
smart nigga.
roughly
Yeah, I went to college, man.
250
Yeah, I
million light
graduated high
years away
school
from
and I
our
ain't paying
planet
attention.
and is the
Yeah,
gravitational
I'm
center
intrigued.
for all objects lying
This is
close
quite
by
rapturing.
astronomical standards. It cannot be observed from the Earth directly, as the Milky Way's plane thwarts it. That is why the nature of the Great Attractor still remains an
That is
unsolved
wild,
mystery
man.
today. Laniakea is part of the large-scale structure of the universe, an elaborate system of
Another
galactic
one?
filaments, wars, and voids, gargantuan areas of emptiness in space.
How you gonna
Some
get
of
that?
these objects are
Look at this.
really incredibly enormous. For example, the Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall stretches for around a staggering 10 billion light years. Ever since its discovery in 2013,
How we discovered
this
it?
superstructure has been considered the most gigantic component of the large-scale structure of the universe.
Is that really how it
To
looked
all
though?
appearances, it must be home to millions of galaxies, and the number of stars it contains will probably always defy calculation.
Now what is it? People
The
like
mere
all
existence
over on
of a
that side. You
structure
feel me?
like that
Like
is a mystery to science, as according to today's accepted theory of universe's evolution, gargantuan clusters like that are simply not supposed to form. But incidentally, this wall, so enormous that the human brain cannot fully appreciate its dimensions, is still just a tiny portion of the observable universe.
that's wild, boy.
According to today's cosmological notions,
This is
space
wild.
in the universe is continually expanding, with the speed of
Facts.
expansion depending on the distance between objects. The further an observed object lies away from the observer, the faster the distance between the two increases. The rate at which the two mutually recede is not limited
We all
by the
just
speed of
floating
light,
around here, bro.
because it's actually space matter
We
that
just
is
floating around
expanding,
here.
which means
in
that at a
space.
certain point the two objects will be mutually unobservable. Relic radiation observation shows that the area of the
You
observable
around here
universe
concerned
is
about
a
money
sphere
and all this, bruh.
with a diameter
Look
of
at all
roughly
this around
93
us.
billion light years.
We should be finding a way to
According
get
to
to
the
another
theory of
galaxy.
relativity, we can see and interact
In like
with
at least
only
2
those
years.
objects
That's
that are
fast,
within
but
this
dang.
sphere. This conventional spherical area in space is called the meta-galaxy, and it may be either all of the universe, or
Oh,
again its tiny
that's why they
portion.
creating the metaverse.
For all we know,
That's why they created the
hypothetically,
metaverse.
there may well lie some unknown structures beyond the visible boundaries of space.
That's why they created
Such
the
entities
metaverse.
are referred
That's
to
where
as
they got it from.
extragalactic objects, and
Psycho dumb
unfortunately
nigga, you
it is
feel me?
impossible to study them
I
today
know
with
them
scientific
niggas.
methods. Still,
You feel me? That's where they got the
celestial
metaverse from.
bodies
They
on
trying
the
to
edge of the
recreate
visible
whatever
universe
they that they are
appear to
here
be moving
discovered.
in ways different from what
You
we
feel
would
me?
naturally expect, judging by the data we have. Instances of anomalous movements like those may be evidence of the
That's where they got it
presence of
from.
some massive structures beyond the meta-galaxy boundaries. Their
I know
attraction
a little
pervades the space around and influences objects around too. There is a whole plethora of hypotheses
It
as
said a
to the
plethora.
structure of the universe beyond the meta-galaxy,
You
but
said a
most
plethora.
of them are rather of metaphysical
I ain't never
nature.
heard that in so long, bro.
For example, some people believe that time and space, as we more or less know them, are non-existent beyond the boundaries of the universe.
It probably just
The
there.
physical laws we're used to do not apply there either, and notions of matter, material, or energy are virtually senseless. This hypothesis is further elaborated on by the following idea.
So my feelings don't exist in
The
another
metagalaxy accounts for just a
billion-
part of a yet more complex
billions and
and
billions
larger
light
scale
years away. My
superstructure
feelings
of
don't exist.
space
My energy
whose
won't be
makeup
felt.
and dimensions are too incredible
Only
for
over
us
here.
to imagine. It is quite possible that this structure could be in
energy is big, though.
multidimensional
So
space,
if my energy don't
or
travel
else
way
be
over there,
based on physical principles we have no idea of. This makes the metagalaxy just an insignificant addition to, or a partial reflection of, this mind-boggling
metaverse,
superstructure.
metagalaxy, no feelings.
According to some
Metaverse,
interpretations
do
of
what
the
you want.
anthropic principle, there are other worlds out there beyond the boundaries of the observable universe.
I believe it. I
In
know it.
those worlds, the values of the fundamental constants
so
like
much
the
math
speed
and
of
science.
light or the electron charge are completely different.
Mm.
This hypothesis is in many ways supported by the idea of a multiverse, which schematically appears as foam with lots of bubbles separated from each other by thin walls, but these walls are impenetrable. This makes every universe a separate space, with its own physical laws, and for all we know, these laws may be totally different from the ones we're used to.
Right.
The most radical hypotheses go as far as to deny our world any objective reality whatsoever. According to these, the universe is just a simulation like virtual reality in computers, but on an incredibly advanced level.
Right.
As a rule,
I believe it.
ideas like that imply that there are some super beings or super civilizations out there beyond the reality we're used to, whose level of advancement is infinitely higher than ours, and whose goals and capabilities are arcane and incomprehensible. However, it goes without saying that it is hardly possible to either confirm or repudiate these hypotheses. Of course, distances
That
of
is
space
still
defy
going.
our imagination
Oh, it's almost
and
over.
are even frightening.
Okay.
They appear infinite from the point of view of any person today. What we do know is that the universe is expanding, and provided this process continues, there will come a point when space objects will disappear one after another beyond the event horizon. First galaxies, then stars, and the world will immerse in eternal darkness. But by then, there will be no one around to witness that.
You can't just end it like that. You can't just end it like that. I don't like the way he ended that. But that's wild though. When you think about it, like, we here. But we can't even get to a whole nother galaxy within a year. It takes 300,000 years. 300,000 years to get to another galaxy. That's wild. That's wild to think about it. But technically, he didn't lie, because if you read the Bible, it kind of says that. Not even kind of, it does. It says that. But dang, man. Well, you made it this far. Thank you for watching. And remember, you can go anywhere. You can do anything. As long as you take yourself with you. Monster Mo, we out.